Welcome to the first episode of Our World of Norman Busigu. Now, the premise of this show is very simple. I'm going to report on and explore important topics affecting real people like you and me. Now, there are two aims within this show. Firstly, to have a positive social impact by reporting on these real topics, and secondly, to inform. In this episode, I'll be exploring the consequences of the coronavirus, and I'll do so by bouncing around my local community of Northwest London to see just how it's affecting people like you and me. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. So before I do anything, I think it's really important we get a base understanding of what the coronavirus is and how it got from thousands of miles away to, well, our doorstep and having us in a state of social distancing. So, just what is the coronavirus? This refers to a group of viruses which cause disease in both humans and animals. Such viruses are said to jump from animals to humans. So, how did the epidemic begin? Well, the coronavirus outbreak originated in Wuhan, a city in eastern China home to 11 million people. Specifically, a seafood market of wild animals, including bats, were traded. It is said that contact with the animals led to human contraction of the virus. The first reports of the virus came on December 31st in 2019, following reported instances of pneumonia. So since the first reported cases of the virus in late 2019, the virus has spread to pretty much every corner of the earth, and this is unprecedented times for all of us. And what's scary about it is that it's affecting all of us, if not physically by displaying symptoms or being restricted in our activity, then mentally, because whether we like it or not, we're being forced to think about it, be it for hygiene, safety, or just being aware of the virus. Now, the reaction of several states and countries around the world have shown the significance of the virus and the threat it poses, with countries like Spain and Italy going into complete lockdown, the United States declaring a state of emergency, and the UK announcing temporarily a closure of gyms, leisure centres, and so on and so forth. Now, it's because of this I wanted to explore the impacts of the coronavirus in my local community, and I thought, what a better place to start than Kingsbury High Road. How's it going this morning? Or how's it going this afternoon, sorry?
Yeah, it's good, not bad.
Awesome. So, as we know, the virus has pretty much rendered the whole country in shutdown. A lot is going on right now. Has the virus affected you specifically? Is the family okay, first of all? Are you okay?
Actually, yeah, I'm okay because we need to keep ourselves.
I see the gloves.
Gloves, this stuff. So
yeah.
I keep changing my gloves because at home.
Keep changing them. Okay.
Yeah, of course, because even at home, my family, everyone is at home. Like I'm the only one who's out.
Okay.
So, but I'm afraid if I get it. So if I go home, my parents. So that's why I'm afraid of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you find yourself buying more food now because everybody's at home? Do you find yourself bulk buying lots of food to be safe, or no? Do you just buy when you need? Or?
Honestly, we get not a lot of food. Like we have some, but we get after 1 day or 2 days.
Okay.
I don't know why people are panicking. They shouldn't do that. So this is a kind of we should take it serious, but not that much.
Yeah.
So,
not panic or frantic buying.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the virus, is it affecting your business? I mean, I see you're still very stocked. There's lots of things here, but is the virus affecting business? Are less people coming in? Are you able to still get your goods?
Yeah.
How's it affecting business, boss?
As you can see now, there's no one outside like as usual, because everyone they're afraid to come out from their houses. So it's just very hard. They just come out for the food, this stuff. Even this morning, 1 hour before. There was a supermarket like Aldi before they opened,
and the queue was crazy. We saw the queue was crazy. It was crazy.
Lots of people. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Right, boss. Thank you very much for your time, and again, stay safe in these periods. Right, boss. So, how is the virus affecting business? Is it good or bad? How is it affecting your business and day to day?
It's very bad.
Oh no! How so?
How it mean?
How is it bad? How is it bad for you in the job? How?
In the
job. Yeah. How is the virus doing bad for business? How is it affecting the business badly? Is it lower sales, less people?
Less people. It's very bad. Less people.
Have you got maybe a plan of how to maybe keep business going in these tough times? Have you got an idea of what to do, or?
But we have to keep on going because like our shop, the stationery shop, it's very important for the customers.
Yes.
The regulars, it's come.
I live in this
every day.
area, so it's nice to see you here.
Regular customers. We do the gas, electricity, the charges. If we don't open, all the customers around here, they're going to affect.
Okay.
No electricity, no gas, and like a milk we sell all same price, milk and bread, biscuits and everything.
Okay. Right, boss. Thank you very much, and we respect you for staying open, and I wish you all the best in this tough period. Okay, thank you very much.
Take care, yeah?
You too, boss. Thank you. So as you can see, I've just had a few words with boss men inside the shop. Managed to get some 5 masks for me and the family. Managed to get some finally. But there we are. As you can see, everyone's out in force, just getting what they can on this Sunday late morning. And the queue just outside Aldi, when we came earlier, 10 minutes ago, it was only 4 or 5 people. Now it's really spreading. So you can see the scenes we've been seeing online of panic buying, stockpiling. I don't think any community is exempt from that. And we have to just sort of see how this plays out. Hopefully things die down in the coming days and we don't see as much of this in the future. But I think for now, this is going to be a very, very good sight as the virus takes spread over London. So in exploring the impacts of the coronavirus, I thought where a better place to start than Kingsbury High Street, arguably the beating heart of the Kingsbury community. I've been coming here all my life with my family, and it's always been a hustle and bustle kind of environment. And you can find anything here, from a cash and carry to a quick fit just up the road. It's home to enterprises, establishments and businesses galore. But as you can see here, it's, well, something of a ghost town. It should not be this empty. We're seeing closed shop after closed shop after closed shop. And no doubt this is because of the coronavirus. And I'm sure this is a similar sight happening all over the country. So not just in my community, but in yours as well. What makes this situation different to any other is that the human race is at war, but not a war that's physical against an enemy, but rather against microbes, deadly invisible microbes. And so we need to all watch out for each other, stay safe, and ultimately look after one another, because these are truly unprecedented times. As a result of the virus, schools like this one have been forced to close with immediate effect, meaning that GCSE and A-level students are no longer able to sit their examinations this year. Now, while there are several pros of this approach of the government, there are several cons that have to be considered as well. Schools like the one behind me here have been forced to shut, following our Prime Minister's announcement on the 18th of March to close schools almost imminently. While this is a very important measure to help assist in social distancing and prevent the spread of the virus even further, it does present several issues. So for example, let us consider the instance of single-parent households where the young person can qualify for free school meals. There are challenges insofar as, will that young person have appropriate care and supervision while at home? Will we see an increase in panic buying given that more people will be at home across the nation? And will young people be able to negate the effects of not being able to sit their examinations this summer? That being said, the government has taken steps to help overcome some of these challenges. So for example, asking schools to look after small numbers of children defined as vulnerable and whose parents are identified as key workers. So though these steps have been taken, there are still wider issues that exist, and I think it'll be interesting to observe over time how things play out. And that concludes the first episode of Our World Norman Busigu. I've explored the impact and consequences of the coronavirus in my local community of Kingsbury. Stay tuned for our next episode, and above all, stay safe in these worrying times.